I've made videos about, or one video about religion. I'm pretty much saying that why I don't choose to follow religion. And that's mainly because of the way that I was kind of brought up and how, at least from my experience, the religion I was in was pretty much saying that homosexuality is wrong, and because of this, I'm gonna go to hell because I'm a homosexual. Well, when I was old enough, I just stopped going to church. I saw no reason to follow it anymore because it didn't mean anything to me. Prior to quitting religion, I pretty much only went because my parents wanted me to, and there was nothing there that I saw that would benefit me in any way. I was raised in a Catholic household, and I guess to go with that, I was raised in a Mexican Catholic household, so there were certain ideals and beliefs that my family had when it came to religion and things like that. Like, it was pretty much around college when I finally came to terms with who I was that I saw no reason to go to church. And despite the fact that my parents still were trying to get me to go, but it was more of a forced thing. Like, if I did go, it was still because my family wanted me to go, except it just wasn't on a regular basis like it used to be. Last night I went to an event called Chi Alpha, which is a regular thing, and yeah, I have a couple of friends who attend this on a regular basis. They have for a while, and they were always inviting me to go, but I always just kind of steered clear of it because in my head it was associated with religion, and I just had no good connotations with religion. And so I would go and hang out with my friends, like, after this event was done, just to hang out with them, like that. Like, I have nothing against my friends who attend this, and, you know, if they want to do it, that was their choice, and sure, they would invite me, but they weren't trying to force me to go, and I like that about them. That is why I still hung out with them. And last night, The Edge, who hosts Chi Alpha, they had a grill out, and like, I was told by two different people, they're like, oh, there's a picture of you that we're gonna show. And I was curious as to what this picture was, and I had my ideas of it, and it turned out to be correct. It was a picture of everyone kind of associated with Chi Alpha who had attended my friend's wedding. At the wedding, she asked everyone who was a part of Chi Alpha to go out and take a picture, you know, just to see who was all there. And I went out there because even though I never really attended the event, I was still somehow inducted into this family of great people. They're really open-minded about everything, and so I figured, what did I have to lose? I could stay, see what Chi Alpha was. I don't really know what Chi Alpha is all about yet, but I do plan to find out. But last night, I sat there listening to what it was about, and how my friend, who is also the pastor, her name is Steph, and she was just talking about how college life is about restarting, and how the students there should choose to accept, I guess it was should make the adult choice to accept God into their lives. And I don't know, the whole idea about restarting, and well, it's just the whole idea about restarting, like, as she talked about, it really struck a chord with me. And I don't know, maybe the lack of having a religion there had finally caught up with me, but there I was, listening to her. It was just amazing to be there. Like, you could feel the energy in the room, and everybody, it was just great to see so many people who all strongly believe in something. And I don't have that. And I want to have that. Maybe something's been missing, and so as I sat there listening, I started to cry. And because I want something like that. I want to go to a place that's not going to judge me just because I choose to have an attraction to men, because that's not all that I am. Like, I'm a kind person. I work hard. But why does my sexuality matter? How does that make me a bad person? I didn't choose to be this way. Last night, I decided to pretty much make the choice to accept God in my life. And while I'm not going to go off and, like, start, like, preaching the word of God to everybody I see, I am going to try to make an honest effort to attend Chi Alpha, because I think it's something that can help me at this point in my life. I really have nothing to lose by attending Chi Alpha. Like, there are no negatives to attending this. So I'm gonna do this because I need to get my life together, and maybe just maybe I was there for a reason, you know? Like, it was meant to happen that night, like last night. But I'm gonna do this, and I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I'm not gonna, but yeah, I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm definitely willing to give it a shot, because they've been great to me, and I don't see that changing anytime soon.